Hi, welcome back to Intrust Coaching. I'm Francisco, and today we're diving into the one skill that quietly determines whether your marriage thrives or slowly drifts apart. The last video, I spoke about building your marriage on solid ground. And today we're beginning with one of the most important things that we need to consider, and that is communication. But not surface level communication, not just talking more. Today, I'm sharing two powerful communication shifts that constantly help couples reconnect, rebuild, and restore emotional safety. Because how you communicate in everyday moments shapes your marriage far more than grand gestures ever will. Three principles guide everything. One, listen with intention. Two, speak with clarity. And three, respond with emotional wisdom. And when you learn these two skills, everything starts to change. So let's begin with identifying the problem. Let's see if any of this sounds familiar. For instance, your spouse asks, "Did you remember to pay the bill?" You hear criticism. They mean responsibility. And suddenly you're snapping back. "Why are you always on my back? Why are you always on my case?" Or maybe this one sounds more familiar. You sit down after a long day, finally trying to relax, and your spouse says, "Can we talk?" Instant tension, tight chest, defensive thoughts. You already feel blame before a word is spoken. What's happening? You're not responding to what's being said. You're reacting to how it feels. Most people don't struggle because they lack love. They struggle because they don't feel emotionally safe. So they protect themselves. They shut down. They argue. They withdraw. This isn't a love problem. It's a communication skill gap. And skills can be learned. Skill number one is empowered assertiveness. This isn't about being aggressive, it's not about demanding, and it's not about staying silent. Assertiveness means clearly expressing what you feel, what you need, and what matters to you without blame or attack. Here's how to do it. First, describe your experience, not your accusation. Instead of, "You always ignore me. I feel disconnected," when we don't have time to talk. And secondly, take ownership of your emotions. Instead of, "You're stressing me out," try, "I'm feeling overwhelmed and I need some support right now." And third, make clear, kind requests. Instead of, "You should help me more around here." Instead, try this. "It would really help me if we shared the evening routine together. Would you be open to that?" Here's a real life shift. How you might have done it in the past. For instance, "You never prioritize us anymore." Present, actual, the new way. "I miss feeling close to you. Could we plan one intentional evening together this week?" Are you noticing the shift? Less blame, more vulnerability, less pressure, more partnership. Assertiveness builds emotional safety, and emotional safety builds intimacy. Now, let's move on to skill number two, and that is intentional, active listening. Most people listen to reply. Healthy couples listen to understand. Active listening means reflecting both meaning and emotion back to your partner so they feel seen and heard. Here is how. Number one, very simple, be present. Put the phone away, turn towards them, slow down. Your attention says you matter. Second, reflect what you hear. Instead of saying, okay, I get it, try this instead. It sounds like you felt disappointed when I canceled our plans and it made you feel unimportant. Is that right? And third, clarify before responding. Ask, am I understanding you correctly? Let's look at an example. For instance, spouse, I am exhausted. I feel like I'm carrying everything. Reactive response. So now I'm not doing enough? Connected response. It sounds like you're overwhelmed and could really use more support from me. That one sentence shifts everything. Understanding calms, validation softens, and connection deepens. Feeling heard is one of the greatest emotional needs in marriage. Let's put this into action. Exercise number one, connection desires. Each of you write down three ways you would love to feel more connected. Example, I'd love for us to talk more before bed. I'd love for us to pray together. I'd love more affection during the day. Share these using assertive speaking and active listening. Exercise number two, 5-minute emotional check in. Each day, answer one, what felt connecting today? Two, what felt hard? And three, what do you need tomorrow? 5 minutes, full attention. Exercise number three, appreciation habit. One genuine appreciation daily. Example, thank you for how you handled that conversation. I noticed how patient you were today. I appreciate how dependable you are. This rewires emotional closeness. Research shows that communication habits predicts long-term relationship success more than personality, income, or compatibility. The patterns you practice today shape the marriage you experience tomorrow. Your words carry weight. They shape trust. They shape safety. They shape love. So choose them wisely. And here is your challenge. Practice these two skills daily. Write them down. Set reminders. Make them intentional. Then comment below what shifted for you. And if you're willing to go deeper, I would love to walk with you. Next week, we'll be talking about healthy conflict because strong marriages don't avoid conflict, they grow through it. I'm Francisco. Let's keep building. Until next time, speak with clarity, listen with compassion and build your marriage on solid ground. Thank you.